You're listening to My Millennial Money Express. I'm Glenn James. Thanks if you're watching on M3 TV on YouTube. I just want to have a chat today to just bring to the front of our mind how we can support small businesses during these unprecedented times. You know, this is a once in 100-year event, particularly in Australia, for those that are listening overseas. A lot of Australia's East Coast and some towns just went through hell over the holiday season with the fires, and now with the coronavirus pandemic happening, things are wild. Now, I want to just encourage you to support your local business. Now, how do we do that? Well, you can think of your own ways, and I encourage you to think of your own ways, and you'll probably have better ways to support them than what I can say right now, but I just want to use this time to just focus on small businesses. But I think if you can, ditch Woolworths and Coles and support your local butcher, your local baker, your local candlestick maker, just anyone who has a standalone business who you know is not a national conglomerate, okay, because they've got their own bills. You've got to buy the crap anyway, so it's particularly more important to put those monies back into your local community at this time, okay? That's number one. I'm thinking, like, a lot of us love coffee. I love coffee. Can you, when you buy your morning coffee, remember we're not taking keep cups at the moment, when you buy your coffee, could you do something different? Like, hey, can I get a small flat white? Or if you're my friend Tim Cooper, can I get a large cappuccino with caramel in it with 18 sugars? Instead of just ordering one, maybe pay for two and just tell them to make one. Just that little bit of extra help. What can you do to support your local business? Can you still buy online from your local business? So for example, there's plenty of local businesses who have little shop fronts that still allow you to purchase your crap online, and they'll deliver it to you, particularly more so than ever. But also some of the local businesses, if you are still looking for arts and craft gifts and whatnot, can you go to a local small business, a regional business, or right in your town and put the money back into there? And these times we've got to be strategic. We can't just be on autopilot, go to the shopping center, go into the big department store. How can we be more strategic and put that money back into small businesses, okay? And I think this is an amazing time. I think we're going to see a shift in society after these times, okay? How can we not only work from home more, but how can we support local businesses more? How can they get smarter with doing online stuff and shipping it? So it's really cool. Can you, if you're at a local business, if your local cafe, your supermarket, whatever that is, and I said the word supermarket there because you're thinking, oh, didn't you just say don't? But if you happen to be at the supermarket, what if you paid for somebody else? Okay, now this is so wild, but what if you were at a cafe having your takeaway coffee or your wraps or whatever, and you went, you know what, I'm going to pay for someone else in the community who's in need? What if someone that you paid for is in a casual working environment who may be going through a tough time? So I would think about doing that. Just if you've got the money, be a little bit more generous than usual. There's a lot of people that are going to be hurting out there. I've told my neighbor who is in her 80s, I sent her a text this morning and I was like, hey, if you need anything brought like to your house, or if you want me to buy you anything, just let me know. I'm happy to help, because you know they say that young ladies are most at risk at this time, so she liked that. But what can you do to help other people at this time? And also with your local businesses, can you buy a gift card that's prepaid? Can you prepay some meals? Because cash flow is so important with small business. What can you do that's just a bit above and beyond? This is such a big one, this next one, particularly in the cities. Can you stop using Uber Eats, Deliveroo, all that crap at the moment? Now, the reason I say that is they charge about 30% commission to the local business. So if I order my Vietnamese meal and it goes through Deliveroo or Uber Eats or whatever, that restaurant not only like they've got to pay the 30%, and then that $5 delivery fee, that also goes to delivery or whatever it is, Uber Eats. Now you might say, well, isn't that like disadvantaging the delivery driver or rider because they ride bikes? Well, yes, but I challenge you on this. We want that local business around long enough so in 3 months' time when this crap's over, in 6 months' time when this crap's over, that small business is still in business to then be able to employ the rider and the driver again. So we just have to be a bit strategic. Order your stuff online, go pick it up. You'll be giving your local food place an extra 30% by not using the delivery services at this time. So I think as well, like particularly there's a lot of fear going around. I don't think we need to be fearful. We just have to be smart, okay? Now, if you've got some work that needs to be done at your house and there's no reason why you wouldn't do it, you might be in a good position financially and you've got to get the electrician to come around to put something on or fix the back shed, like still do that anyway. Life goes on. They're going to be working out there themselves. They've got a family to feed. You don't have 100 people gathered in your backyard, so you can't call the electrician. Like, I think that element of life still should carry on if you're financially well and not a casual worker that has to actually just press pause on a few things at the moment. So there's a lot going on. Be nice to supermarket people. They're just working there, okay? But if you can, buy your crap elsewhere. It's going to be nicer anyway, less craziness. There's a lot of crazy people out there at the moment. And remember, if you are in small business and you're doing it tough, talk to somebody, okay? Jump in the My Millennial Money group. Tell us what's going on. We are there to support you. If it's getting rough, you can call Lifeline on 131114. But there's one thing that we can all do right now is either share this episode and then log in and pick one or two of your small businesses and share their Instagram post, share their Facebook page. I did a little shout out the other night to a local cafe that I go to breakfast all the time. So we just have to think that we've got to buy this crap anyway. So why not just keep supporting small businesses? Hey, thanks for having a listen today. And I hope this has encouraged you and helped you think of other ways to support your local business, because 80% of people are employed-ish, don't quote me, by small businesses. So thanks for listening. I'll see you soon. Bye.